have your ooey gooey St. Louis style yummy cake, you're gonna have some really delicious sirloin, or actually tenderloin medallions, filet mignon medallions from Kansas City Steak Company. Look at how juicy that is and how delicious it's going to be. Each one of these is 2 ounces. So what are you gonna do? Well, you could kebab it up. You could actually just make some slices and put it on a beautiful salad. You can make some fajitas with this. You're gonna grill it. You're gonna have friends over for the game, and they're gonna have delicious, yummy tenderloin medallions, and they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, you actually do partying to another level. M80536 is your item number. Let me share with you your choice. So you can either get a 16 count, each one of them is 2 ounces, at $12.98, or you can double it and get 32. You'll save $19.90, and you can get that home for 5 easy payments of $21.98. It's M80538. That's your item number. There is an auto delivery on this that's every 90 days. I highly recommend it. And even before we go over to the cutting board, I want you to think about, since each one of these is 2 ounces, 2, 4, 6. Think about a 6-ounce filet mignon and how much you would pay for that. If you just had 3 of these, it's $10 and change when you're picking this up. I'm gonna welcome in Chef Ralph Pallarino because he brings us the Kansas City Steak Company. These are cut just like you would a filet mignon, and in fact, they're from that same piece of meat. So hi, Chef, nice to see you.
Hey, what's happening? Great show you have there. Yeah, listen, this is filet mignon.
Right.
But it's a unique product, right? The uniqueness of it, you still get the luxury of your favorite cut, because there's a lot of people out there, this is their favorite cut.
Absolutely.
But now these are in 2-ounce pieces.
Yeah.
So they're exactly 2 ounces. So if you're in, you're trying to control what you're eating, or you're counting points, or you weigh your food. This is what I love about this. Each package is an 8-ounce filet.
Nice.
So if you were to take one of these packages, like I have right here, and you share them, each person gets a 4-ounce cut of filet mignon, just like that. And what I love about this is, if you were to buy an 8-ounce filet, right?
Yep.
You know where I'm going with this, Rachel,
Sure.
right? You wouldn't just like start slicing it up, or it would be more expensive because it's a whole 8-ounce filet.
Right.
So this is great because you're putting it on a salad. I did, and this is a preview for Valentine's Day, I did steak frites, right?
Oh.
So what I did is I took 3 of those medallions and I put them on top of some beautiful French fries I just took out of the oven. This is like where your imagination goes because of the uniqueness. It's still tender. It's still wet aged, right?
Yep.
And this is what I love about Kansas City Steak Company. We're known for our filet mignons. And I have like one of those right here. And you probably can't see this, but you see those white lines here? Yeah. That's what you know what that's called, right?
Flavor.
What is that called?
Flavor
That's
buckets.
flavor, right?
That's flavor.
And you rarely see the white lines on a filet mignon because they're just so lean. But because of the wet aging and the corn feeding, look at that piece. It's like a baby filet mignon that now you could cook much easier, right? Because it's more approachable than a big 8-ounce filet.
That's right.
And look at the leanness. I mean, look at that. That's a baby filet mignon.
It's
this
still
is what these are.
Tender and buttery and flavorful. And yeah, I mean, I've got, if you come down front, right? So I've got a little steak sandwich here with some onion rings, and boy, does that look really pretty, like big old Mac Daddy onion rings. I love it if you are entertaining for the big game. You put little sticks in here, toothpicks in here or whatever, but it's appetizers, 2 ounces a piece for each person. Great dipping sauce. We move it into the fajita range where, they always bring to your table, the restaurant, that, that sizzling fajita. With a steak inside, and this isn't just any old steak. This is filet mignon in here.
They're not bringing filet mignon
in those fajitas. No, they're not. You want to do kebabs, like that's a fancy kebab, or if you want to just put it on pasta and have these huge, lovely medallions. I got to give you an update on what's happening. If you want that 16 count, I have fewer than 500. If you want the 32 count, 200 left, and a lot of people are ordering the 32 count because look, they're going to come in these packages, right? So Ray, talk to us about the packages. What do we do when we get it home?
Okay, so these are gonna come frozen. As you show right there, there's 4. So that's equal to an 8-ounce filet. You're gonna put in the refrigerator overnight, ideally. However, like I did tonight, I put them in cold water for about 40 minutes, and then you're going to take them out of the package. Now, they're going to be obviously have a little bit of juice on them, so you want to dry them really good with a paper towel. You see that sear on the top there?
Yeah.
That's because they dried the filet pieces before they cooked them, whether it was in a grill or in a pan or in the broiler, because you want no moisture on your steak. That's where you get that really nice, like that steakhouse sear.
Yes.
And then you bite into it, right? So you cut through, like you just did, that beautiful crust.
Yeah.
And then inside is this just absolutely luxurious piece of meat. It's a center cut filet mignon, just in medallions. Because listen, the foodie people have spoken, and they said, listen, I don't know what to do with a 6 or 8 ounce piece of filet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jane?
And this way,
Yeah.
it's more approachable.
Yeah,
Keep cutting. I love it.
What are you thinking, Jane?
My
Sorry,
favorite,
Jane.
my always favorite cut, and typically when I'm, having a steak, I want the tender, delicious filet mignon.
Me too.
Ralph. I want
Me too.
the good stuff.
100%.
I really do. If I'm going to eat it, I want the best. I don't want to have to chew for hours. This is always perfect. It's always tender. And I do like that if I did make a tenderloin, I usually want the first slice. I like a little bark on the end. So I like the tips. And this is the way to do it. It's so easy, so convenient, and at a phenomenal price when you think about how much a center of the plate 6 ounce filet would be.
I mean, absolutely, because you're looking at these and you're like, okay, when I look at the 16 count, it's about $4 for the 2 ounces. That means it's $8 for a 4 ounce filet mignon.
Filet.
I mean, that's
Say no more.
bananas, right? Double the amount, get 32 of them, and you're saving almost $20, $19.90, and you are getting them home to you for free. You put them in your freezer, you have them, and you've got the best cut of steak. M80538 is your item number. Auto delivery is available on this. Phenomenal value, because I don't know if you've noticed, but the meat prices, the only place they're going is up. So when you lock in auto delivery, you lock in this phenomenal savings, and then it ships to you for free. Chef Ralph, thank you so much for bringing us, the filet mignon and these approachable, easy to prepare 2 ounce medallion sizes. We thank you so much. Take care, friend.
See you guys. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Thanks, Ralph.
So, Jane.
All right, that was fast and
this way,
furious,
Jane.
3 hours. Now listen, tomorrow is a huge event that starts at 1 p.m. So if you're looking for great gourmet, make sure you tune in there. Don't forget to check out QVC.com. There are 2 new static shows in food coming up on QVC 2, that is.
that's super exciting.
And one of them starts right at 6 p.m.
Awesome. So that 6-hour gourmet holiday is the extravaganza tomorrow. We'll see you later.
Have a good night.
Hi, I'm Jason Wu.